Hello everyone, how you doing? Just finished my workout, finished my walking. Forgot how many I did a couple of rounds. Got my step watch on. I call it a step watch to track my steps. And yeah, did them. Yeah, went out there, walked. Now I'm drinking a smoothie and took my vitamins and Foxy's sitting here with me. So today is a great day. I thank God for today because I'm in the world of the living and I love Him. But I want to apologize to everybody. Like I said, I'm new with this. It's going to take me a minute to really get into the groove where I'm able to really get on here, be calm, and really, really get videos out there. But I'm not sure if I said, but these videos, this channel is about my testimony. No, the Lord wanted me to get His word out there, and for the longest, I kept saying, I'm gonna make this channel. I'm gonna make this channel. I came up with a lot of excuses when it comes to doing the Lord's work. We could come up with a lot of excuses. No, I didn't have a laptop. My phone is old. Had got another phone and still didn't have the laptop. And he mentioned, hey, you got a brand new laptop in your room. And know what? I had a brand new laptop in my room, one thinking, but it was like, know what? It's not about the laptop. It's about me getting on here and spreading His word. And that's what I'm going to do. And He's been good. Like I said, uh, my doctor put me in a hospital and I forgot. Even after I got out the hospital, less than a month later, I was back in the hospital. Back in the hospital. Pneumonia, I wasn't cured. I still was walking around with pneumonia. Now, I got better because I was taking antibiotics. But the antibiotics I was taking was not the ones I needed to take to get rid of the pneumonia I had. I needed another antibiotic. And when I went into the hospital the second time and everything, not only did I had no, not only did I have pneumonia, I was septic. I was like, okay, that doesn't sound good. So yeah, I was septic and malnourished. I mean, I didn't know you can have weight and be malnourished, but I was malnourished. But no, look at how I was eating. Sometimes I would go days without eating. And when I was hungry, I would get in there and eat. And good thing my sister was with me because my sister was making sure I ate every single day. She would bring food in there to me. Now it was good. The nieces and nephews was there too. So everybody was eating who was in my room. Don't get me wrong, I ate some of it, but no, it was good they were there and they helped me out. Sorry, I know you're gonna see this, but hey, they asked for it, so I couldn't tell them no. So excuse me. So, but I was malnourished. I had no potassium, no kind of potassium in my body, and that's what the doctor said when I went in there. When I went in there, now let me let me set up the scenario for you. The day that I went back into the hospital for the second time, I was out running around doing no doing whatever. I can't even remember, but I know I was out. And when I came back home, my baby brother was there. Now I got a set of twin brothers. Now one of the boys was there already because he was staying with me, and the second one came there. I'm not sure why he was down there. I think I want to say I went to the baby's birthday. I think that was because her birthday is in February, so I went to my niece's baby party. So my niece baby had just turned a year old, so I went to know her party and everything. So yeah, when I got back and everything, uh, both of my, the twin boys were there. They're twins. The twins boys was there and everything. So, no, the baby boy came in there and he was like, no, hey sis, no, how you doing? Kiss me, hug me. No, this is my girl, da 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 da. She's going to see her family and I'm gonna stay here, no, talk to my bro, and me and him gonna do what we do. So they were in the living room. Now I'm in my bedroom, and my bedroom door is open. I leave my bedroom door open because Foxy and Belle was in there with me. Now Belle like to run around. Sometimes she'll come in the room. She'll sleep with me. Sometimes she'll go in the living room. She wherever she wants to sleep, she slept. And Foxy stayed up. Foxy stayed up under the bed. That's where she lives. So the door was open so they can go in and out. So I got up to go to the bathroom. Had no trouble getting up going. Now the second time when I went to the bathroom, I struggled. I struggled getting out of the bed. And as I got out of the bed, using the bed and the dresser to get to the bath, to get to where I needed to go. Now from the dresser to the bathroom, I don't want to say it's about a good 20 steps. So on a prayer, I made it. I made it in there. So after I get up off the toilet and everything, made it from, I was between the bathroom and my bed. And between there was probably about, I said about 5 or 6 steps. But I couldn't make it. 5 or 6 steps, I couldn't make it. So I called my baby brother. And he came in the room, he laughing at me. He was like, no, just walk to the bed. And I was like, I can't move. And he was like, why can't you move? So he came over there, he got me, and he walked me over to the bed and everything. So I laid down, and it was like something wrong with my legs. This don't feel right. So I was like, not sure what I'm gonna do. So I called my friend who usually come over and help me. And I said, no, what? I can't move my legs. I'm not sure what's going on with me. I went to go to the bathroom, and it was hard for me. Should I go to the hospital? No, what should I do? No. And she was like, how do you feel? And I was like, no, I don't know. I don't know what to do. So my brother was like, we'll take you to the hospital. Now, first of all, I love y'all, but I ain't finna let y'all drop me. And they wouldn't drop me, but I couldn't walk. I had no faith in them. I couldn't walk. I knew I couldn't walk. My legs, I couldn't feel my legs. Now I could feel them, I could touch them, and I could feel them, but to move them, I couldn't move my legs. And I went on to the hospital and everything. The paramedics came and got me, and you know, they had a time trying to get me, downstairs to the stretcher. And I'm like, nah, y'all ain't nobody ain't about to drop me in. They finally got me downstairs, and we fussed a little bit trying to get me on the stretcher. So we finally got on the stretcher, and they took me to the hospital and everything. So while I was at the hospital, no, the only way could get from the stretcher that the paramedics brought to the bed in the hospital was a roll. I did a lot of rolling that day. So they finally got seen and everything. And when the doctor came to see me, he said, I need an internal temperature on you. Wait a minute. Internal temperature? Wait a minute. I'm not no turkey. What you mean you need an internal temperature? You can get an internal temperature from my forehead or my ear. So let's say they got their internal temperature. And yes, I feel very violated, but hey, it was something they need to do. But they got their internal temperature and everything. So the he said we're gonna have to keep you. So I was like, okay. So I called Mama Doe because she was the one who I came, picked up. So I told her, no, what? I'm not gonna be at church. I'm in the hospital. She was like, what, you in the hospital again? What's going on? And I was like, I'm not sure, but my legs, I'm not sure what's going on with my legs. And yeah, I thought my legs was broken. I don't know. Paranoid. That's all it was, paranoid. And yeah, so finally they got me, after they got me, got everything they needed and got me prepared. They said, okay, we're gonna have to take you upstairs and put you in a room. So okay, I was like, okay, so they took me upstairs and everything, and the guy was like, well, you need to get out of this bed into this bed. So I was like, okay, the only way I can do is rolling because I couldn't walk. So I got in the bed and everything, and they got me, into a gown and everything, and got me settled. And I'm in there, so I called my pastor. Well, I called my bishop, and I told him, I said, no, I'm in the hospital again. They said I got pneumonia. And he was like, pneumonia, but you just got out the hospital. And I was like, they said there's different strands of pneumonia. And I got pneumonia again. And and he was like, okay. And no, that's in the hospital. So I was in the hospital. So my sister went there, so she had to come back because she went down to Oxnard, and she had to come back to see what was wrong with me. So when she got back and everything, she came out to the hospital, and she had my brother and my nephew with her, and I woke up, and when I woke up, I was like, "Oh, hi, everybody doing? No, it's good to see everybody, and everything." And I told my sister, I said, "I need to change." She said, "What's wrong?" I had no feeling, and the sheets were wet. I could feel nothing. I didn't even know I had did it, but it is what it is. I'm being honest with y'all. This is embarrassing, but hey, it happened. No, it's not like something I just set up there and did because being stubborn or just being defiant or anything. No, I didn't know, and it happened. So she changed me and everything. And come to find out, when they told me I had pneumonia, my blood was septic or septic. I hope I'm saying it right. And I was malnourished, and my potassium was very low, very low. That's why I couldn't feel my legs. I couldn't walk because of my potassium. I didn't know that. You learn something new every day. So I was taking potassium, and they was giving me medicine for my pneumonia, and then they was giving me my medicine that I take for my rheumatoid arthritis. I'm taking medicine for fibromyalgia, and I think that was all because everything else was. So I was taking those medicines. So they was giving me those medicines while I was in the hospital and everything. So yeah, that time when my doctor told me I had to go in the hospital, it was bad. I mean, I had to go back in the hospital less than a month later because it was bad, and yeah, none but God, none but God. I mean, I could sit up here and say it, but it was none but God. He took care of me, and that was it. And another thing, I was talking about my blessing with the money, the $400. Now, what I said was a blessing is because the day I've been, like I said, my channel, I've been talking about doing it. I've been talking about doing it. I had videos already taped and everything. All I had to do was put them up. So the very first, I put up my first video, and hey, it was up there, and I had went to the doctors. I posted my video. My friend came over here. I nearly said her name. Everybody probably know her anyway because y'all didn't met her. But yeah, she came over here, and she showed me everything to do, and we got everything together. And I went to the doctors, and after I came from the doctors, and like I said, after I came from the doctors and everything, I wanted to do my walk, and I went and paid my rent and everything, and that day when I had posted my very first video, I got the $400. None but God. None but God, because no, I had the video. They were here. And they sat here and they were taped, but they weren't. I wasn't putting them out there. So yeah, that day I put my very first video up. Was when they came and told me that I had overpaid by $400, and when I put up my very first video, because it was for doing his work, and that's what my videos for doing his work. No, putting his word out there. Getting his word to the people, because know what, the way this world is now. No, I look at the TV. I mean, our young people know they are what's coming up, and looking at some of these things that's happening around the world. No, crazy things. No, we're hearing. No, the things they see. I look at YouTube a lot, and some of these things I see they're putting on out there. It's crazy. It is really crazy, and our young people are looking at it. These people have millions and millions of views, and they know the young people. Young people like that. They figure, okay, no, well, this person is doing it, or this famous YouTube person is doing it. Just because they're doing it don't mean it's right. No, don't do that. So I mean, just to hear our young people want to do that stuff. No, we need to be. No, we need to help them. Let them know, just because you see it on YouTube don't mean it's right. Don't do that. I mean, I can understand y'all probably saying no. Yeah, no, she don't know what she talking about, and this and that. Yeah, I probably don't. Yeah, I was born in a time where, in the '70s, where as a young person, I went outside and played, rode roller skate, rode my bike. I mean, at this time, no, that was when they would turn on the fire hydrant. You go and play in the fire hydrant as a young kid. No, I was a 70 kid. I was born in the '70s, and times are different. Times are very different. But what's going on now is crazy. It is so crazy. And our young people are falling into it. And I don't want to see anything like that. Seeing them get shot, and it's crazy. We need to be a voice for them. You know, people they can look towards and say, know what, maybe let me try it. Just try it. No, put your faith. No, put that attention somewhere else. There is no a lot of bad stuff, a lot of bad stuff, and I mean, as an older person, I see it. I see it. I mean, my mom and my grandmother, and they told me, yeah, well, in this day, no, this and this was happening. They thought that was bad in their time. And now I could look back and see, okay, I thought it was bad in my time. But now that I look back and I see it, wow, look at what these young people are going through. Look at what they're looking at. Look at who they have to look up to. This is crazy. This is really crazy. They shouldn't be dealing with stuff like this. But they are. And we need to be there to let them know, hey, this is not the way. But we need to be there for them. And like I said, as long as I can have breath in my body, I'm gonna be putting videos out there talking about how good the Lord is. I mean, everything He done for me. everything. I will tell y'all about when I finally was able to become an usher. That'll be my next story. It'll probably be out later today. But I'm gonna give y'all that story so y'all can have a good laugh. I laugh about it now, but but God is good. God is real good. That was a dream of mine, and He made it come true. Like I said, it was all in His timing. And every other time I wanted to be it, the time wasn't right. The time wasn't right when I was younger. The time wasn't right. I mean, I, ex, the, the head of the usher board when I was younger, she told me get what you need, get the black skirt and white shirt. You could be an usher. It didn't happen. I don't know why. When I went to my church and I wanted to be an usher, look at all I was going through. Could barely walk. No, still dealing with a lot of things that I was dealing with. No, having surgery. I had to have surgery 3 times. How was I gonna be an usher? I needed time to recuperate, and I really couldn't do it. But the time wasn't right. But this time, the time was right, and He said, "You know what? Not only did He make me an usher, He made me the head usher, and I'm loving it. I love it. I love it. It's something I always wanted to do, and I'm gonna give y'all that story because it's some, it's a funny story, but I think y'all will enjoy it. Like I said, that'll be coming to you later on today. But I need to go and take me a shower. And remember, God has a plan, and you're in it. You're in it. Just accept it. Just accept it. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.